Hey guys, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. One I've been desperately waiting for. This is Kena, or Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. There are characters in this game that pronounce it both ways. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to bear with me that this is the base PS4 version, which is the weakest possible. I wish I could play on the PS5 where it runs at a solid 60 frames and has more particle effects and just clarity in general. But I still don't have one of those. But this game is still something else from everything I've seen about it and the little bit I've played. But I want to try to stay pretty passive with this one because the music is outstanding, the environment, the animation, because this is Ember Lab's first entry into game development, and I think some of the employees are former Pixar animators, and man, it shows.
Why have you come?
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
You know nothing of suffering. This is my home, my village. Turn back, Spirit Guide.
Alright, so to accompany this great music, we have Star Fox Adventures-like combat with weak and heavy attacks. Slow motion death indicates the final enemy has been defeated of a wave. Now, anytime you see crystals like this, you need to pulse to bring the environment back to life and stuff. So this is pretty much the most basic puzzle there is. Sure if this will light up the cave or not, but I think cutscenes are still 60 frames, but I might be wrong on that. And taking inspiration from Breath of the Wild. Those orchestra strings, man. This music's gonna hit me hard, I know it is. But if you have no idea what this is about, we are a spirit guide named Kena. And this land is starting to rot for reasons that I guess we'll learn. And we're basically here to purify it. Much like, release the trapped spirits. And here's these little two guys playing. But there are secrets to be found. So you always got to keep your eye peeled.
I saw him here somewhere. Where did he go?
Oh, this little dude running with the leaf. We got a pulse to stop him, and these guys are pretty much the premise of the gameplay.
Hi. Oh, it's all right. What happened here, little guy?
So good, dude, the cutscenes. But these are Wisp Rots. And real quick before the obvious thing of jumping up there, let's see if there's any more laying around. Because now, we have a little bit of Star Fox Adventures with the staff. But there's also inspiration taken from Pikmin. So we have to keep collecting more of these guys.
There she is. Run!
I think this is pretty tutorial. We're gonna get our first 5. So there you go. When we hit 5, we're gonna level up and unlock new abilities. And like a lot of open world games, there is a skill tree type upgrade system. And it seems entirely based on what you do to heal the environment and how many rots that you find. But when I first turned this on, I was having trouble, man, running into walls, and I got a new TV recently that might help things. But there is motion blur by default, and I want to leave it on since that's the default setting. But at times it could make it hard to find little tiny things. And yeah, you can interact with the rot, but that's just like a little playful thing. We'll do that at the end of the episode. It was delayed there, showing that I collected the 3rd one. That kind of worries me.
Run quick!
So we could follow those guys, but I think there was something else over here. Maybe not. There's another one. But you see how that little main rock guy, he teleports to random things in the environment? That happens even when you're running around. And at first I thought it meant there was a secret nearby. So I was using pulse on like every little possible prop out here. But I have a little bit better grasp on it. So I've played maybe about an hour's worth more ahead. But see there, like that kind of looked like something, and it's not. But I missed something definitely, because we're supposed to have 5. Oh yeah, this. Because obviously this area is all kinds of nasty, but we need help from these dudes. The gameplay does get better too as you unlock more things and the story progresses, and I haven't even played far into it at all. There we go. So now we are rot level 1. The rot can perform more actions. This is the main thing. Press square on certain things in the environment, and then we're gonna have to pulse to purify the I forget what they just called it. Dead Zone Heart, yeah. But that's so cool, man. It looks awesome. I can only imagine on PS5 what it looks like. Or a really good PC, I guess. Just looking, because every time you purify an area, sometimes it unlocks a hidden rot somewhere. So you always want to spin the camera and check. Those are just trail markers, I believe. I don't know if the swimming gets better at all, because this is literally all you can do. You can't swim faster or anything. You see, he's indicating where I gotta go by going on that ledge. So you always want to look out for these little white marks. So yeah, forgive me if I'm spinning the camera a little too slow, because it does run at 30 frames on this particular version, and the motion blur combined with it. I just want to make sure I really see everything before I move on. Enemies frighten the rot. Yeah, they run away and you have to build courage, which is a little wheel above my life bar on the bottom left. So you can physically pick them up or pulse. Let's see, it's already full yellow. They're ready. So now we can purify the Dead Zone hearts. Or you can also lock onto enemies with L2 and bind them in the darkness. There's gotta be something nearby. No? Yeah, we'll get dash abilities and stuff that make the combat a little faster. Which, by the way... Oh, wait, actually, before I go on about that... this area, first of all, looks amazing. But this...
Over there.
The rot can move certain objects in the environment, like Pikmin. Indicate where they go by aiming and pressing square. So just right around the bend, you can see he's indicating that's the ledge. This took me a little bit to see when I first was playing. And when they get there, you press down on the D-pad to release the object. I know we could do something with that wooden board, but I think we have to get up there first. But yeah, I was watching comparison videos, and in the large scheme of things, the difference between all the versions is relatively minimal. These blue gems are basically currency. Think of them like rupees in Zelda, I guess. At least as far as I've seen, they might have another purpose.
Can you pick that up?
And every now and then we'll come across these cat statues. Now watch on the top right. See, we just got karma. That's what that 30 is. Karma is basically your skill points. Purifying the environment and fixing things like that. And combat. Increase it. And that's what we use to purchase upgrades. It's very random what jars have gems in them,
Can you
too.
move that for me?
So I'm not sure what purpose this serves, because that just goes back to where we were. Unless it has a play later on.
Let me help you. I can heal these spirits and restore balance to the forest.
I know you are kind. You sense the power that flows through this land, but you do not fully understand it. Death and corruption are all that remain here.
This land can be healed, but you cannot stay here, spirit. You must move on.
You are the one who does not belong. I will never abandon my people.
Alright, first boss. It's teaching us how to parry and shield now. I want to see if I could get the parry. Yeah, there you go. At the right moment, basically as soon as you're about to get hit. Ah, way too late there. Nope, too slow, or too early. There it is. So with future abilities too, that parry can be way more effective. Ah, crap. I am playing on the easiest mode though, story mode.
You can come out. It's safe now.
Look, Saya, she cleared away the poison. The little guys can eat it. They love it.
My name's Kana. What are you two doing out here, alone in the forest?
Don't worry about us. We've been here a long time and take care of ourselves.
I can see that. You both look very strong. Do you know who that spirit was, with the horned mask?
We don't know, but when he shows up, the girl's poison grows stronger. Hey, what are you doing here in the forest?
I'm searching for the sacred mountain shrine. Can you take me there?
If you want to get to the mountain shrine, you have to help us with something first. Our brother Taro was trapped deep in the forest. We need you to help him. Great idea, Saya. That'll be easy for her. Did you see what she did to that stick guy? Help us free Taro and we'll take you to the mountain shrine. Woohoo! Come on, our village is this way.
So the mouths didn't really sync up with the audio there. I don't know if that's because it's the base PS4, my particular one, or if that's just the way it is. And she also pronounced her name Kenna, or Kana, that's what she said, Kana. So now we have the map available after that awesome little thing. It takes a while to load in for some reason. But here's the upgrades. I think we could maybe... No, we can't afford anything right yet. Oh, wait, yeah, we can. While sprinting, press weak attack R1 to perform a quick sweep. I want that. That's what I was missing just now in fighting all those guys. It looks so good, dude. This is one of the shots that in those comparison videos they were showing the PS4, PS4 Pro, and the PS5. And of course the PS5 looked the best, but in the still motion of things, it was still overall kind of a minimal difference. Whereas if they developed this solely for the PS5, I'm sure it would be even crazier. But yeah, 60 frames is kind of a big deal. Like when I spin the camera, I kind of long for it. So I'll try to keep the spinning relatively slow. These little mailbox things. The spring that runs beneath the forge carries with it energy from the mountain shrine. I believe that's a hint of where the mail that needs to go in that is. There's a very tutorial one, which we will be doing soon, I think. This new TV has a headphone jack. My old one didn't, so it makes everything so much better. This slightly reminds me of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles with the crystal in the village center. There was that one village that was all corrupted by the miasma. It was in that game, the poison. I think there's something in that house, but we gotta purify it first. There we go. Create karma by defeating corrupted enemies, restoring the environment, and finding fruit for your rot to eat. And that's how you get upgrades. So I didn't know the fruit added to it too. That's good to know. But we already basically bought an upgrade, so we don't have enough for anything. The hat cart seems to be the only purpose for these gem money things. That's kind of a little thing that... I don't know. It's neat though, so we'll do it. Unlock little hats for these guys. When I was playing before, I didn't buy any of them because I just didn't really care too much. But we'll equip them this time. Oh, they're already equipped, okay. So stuff like this, how it's only random things in each houses that actually have a purpose. Oh wait, what's this? This is another rock guy, I think. Yeah. It would be nice to get to level 2. Probably won't happen this video, but... These are warp stones. Anytime you run past these, the flame activates and they become a fast warp. But what I was going to say before... about the houses being relatively minimal in purpose. It's stuff like that where you can kind of see that it's Ember Lab's first video game. Oh wow, lots of stuttering going on. To accept the challenge of the God Tree, one must reach the top of its branches. It almost sounds like a late quest. I don't remember where the tutorial one is. But the orange trees are where we gotta go. Just checking around, seeing if I could find any more rot that I may have missed my first time playing, or a chest even. Oh, I like the clover hat. Let's get that one on one of the guys. I guess it just randomly picks which one wears it. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. So we will get the answer to that soon.
Is Tara this way? The barrier's blocking the path.
Maybe Zaju can help. He's usually at the masked shrine. You'll know when you see the sacred trees.
So yeah, those little guys, I don't know. I guess everybody's a spirit here. We're in some spirit world. Wait, what's back here? Yeah, I don't think I ever came behind these houses before.
Over there.
Cursed chests defeat all enemies. I didn't know this was a thing. Even that animation was awesome. Just more money. Maybe it has another purpose. But yeah, sometimes you'll see glistening lights and they have them in them too. Or these things.
See that over there?
But notice their courage meter, the rot yellow wheel, it just filled up now, actually. Because I'm playing on easy mode, which they refer to as story mode, because it's basically just, you want to see the story. And don't really care so much about hardcore challenge or anything. But their courage constantly replenishes, whereas the default mode, it only replenishes if they eat fruit or you take damage, I think. And also enemies are a lot more passive than they would be. I don't know how nominal of a difference it is, but...
The rot seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the sacred mountain shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy, but that power faded long ago. trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
On my way, I met 2 children. They asked me to help free a boy named Taro.
I'm not surprised that Benny and Saya found you. They are clever children, and would do anything for their brother. We have always crafted wooden masks to honor those who have passed on. Placed here, the masks slowly turn to dust, aiding the spirit's journey into the next life.
My father was a spirit guide. Our traditions are different, but he helped many spirits pass from this life to the next.
So you know what happens to spirits unable to move on. Take Taro's mask. It is bound to his spirit, and will help you fulfill your promise to the children. Look after Benny and Saya. Their brother's fate will be difficult for them to understand.
So we got Taro's mask. Taro, I mean. Press left on the D-pad to wear it, and you can see hidden objects, and more importantly, that big yellow circle in the little demo video. It's an objective point. So now, out of all this awesome environment, we have to see if there's anything hidden. Can't wear the mask, what the heck? I guess you can't wear it on those wheels. This guy, by the way, his face in that cutscene looked so closely to old Mel Blanc, the guy who did all the Looney Tunes voices, when he got older. I swear it's like the exact same face. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuttering going on here. It's probably because of stuff like this. But yeah, honestly, if the gameplay, the combat was pretty much the focus of this, I wouldn't even bother. But this environment, the music, and the story intrigued the crap out of me. I was messing around here when I first turned the game on for a while, but I'm assuming it's locked behind some future ability. But what we're supposed to do with the mask, it's pretty obvious now.
What's that? Follow it. Maybe it will lead us to Taro.
Oh, here's where the tutorial mailbox is. Okay. I recognize this array of houses. I know what to do with that thing on the tree, but we don't have that ability yet. That's about as far as I played. The ability that lets us hit that. That's where we just were, the cursed chest. So we don't want to go that way. Here we go, this is the one. I haven't seen Toby in a while. He is usually playing with the children across the street. So here's across the street real quick before we follow that Ghost Rider bubble guy. Remember that show?
right there.
What's happening? I got stuck on something.
Can you move that for me?
It's just a relaxing game. Pretty much pick any day of the year, that's most welcome. If you found spirit mail, you found something that belonged to a villager, return it to their house. The location's marked on your map. You can't really set waypoints in this though. You just have to look at the map and use your judgment. So if we were to gather, it seems like this is almost like a side quest, purifying all the houses in the village. I was briefly playing the Lord of the Rings game on Super Nintendo, and the opening music and everything of that game was amazing. I never really played it when I was little because the game itself isn't really that great, but the opening was very well done. Another little rock guy. Yeah, just purifying this house and seeing all the grass in the front door. It just reminded me of the Shire in a way. So that's why I brought that up. Where are these guys? They gotta come eat that stuff. I think we already got the karma for it. This is one of those soundtracks you could probably easily fall asleep to in a playlist. Almost looks like there's something up there, but that's the main path anyway, so...
It went through here, but we can't get past. There's more of that nasty stuff blocking the path. Can you get rid of it so we can get through?
Sure thing, little dudes. Oh yeah, we got healing flowers in here now. Oh, what the heck? There we go. So that was pretty cool, actually. Oh, I got a trophy. I don't know what that one is, but okay. It must have been because I threw the rot onto that shielded guy. I'm glad I practiced a little bit though, because I wasn't using that move at all when I was first messing around.
Look, Kana, I know what that is. It's a forest here.
So these temporarily restore rot to their original form. Use the right stick to move them, and they can spin and slam.
Whoa, look what happened to the rod. He's so cute. Look at him go. Does he know any tricks, Kana?
I guess Kana it is. Not fully confident I got everything back here. Yeah, this is a little guy. So see, that was just under a random leaf pile, which, yes, it did look suspicious, but it also isn't an environment thing, so you really have to have sharp eyes sometimes.
Over here, Kana, there's something in the ground. I bet a forest deer can grow here.
They said Kina that time.
Right there.
Yep. Another Pikmin type thing. Just carrying this over to the flower.
Hey, the little rock guys did it. They made another one.
Guess there's nothing else over here. Yeah, that little white meter is a timing thing. Whoa, that was a lot. I'm not quite sure I found that before either. Which seems kind of obvious now. I don't know if we still need this, but maybe. But yeah, as far as PlayStation 5 games, out of all the trailers I've seen the past year or whatever, this was my most wanted game. So. It's a little bit like biting the bullet playing it on the PS4 instead, but I just don't feel like spending $1,200 on some scalper PS5, whoever's selling it, you know? Got another warp. It's kind of stale, but at the same time, it's fun. I do like these bigger dudes. Let's try to get these guys on them. Oh, I think I messed it up. But yeah, periodically you'll see those tears appear. And if you can get the rot to slam an enemy, it does a ton of damage. And also, I want to try to stun lock this guy with the rot. Oh, I might not have to, actually. He's almost dead. I almost wish it did like a zoom out panoramic shot every time you purify one of those.
Did you see what she did to that monster? I told you she could help us. Great work, Kina. Let's keep going. We're getting close.
They said Kina again. So I don't know how you say her name. Kina, Kana. This has to be another little rot dude.
Welcome, little guy.
Very close to level 2. I feel like I might be finding them a little bit better than I did when I was first playing. I want to be here in real life right now. It just looks so amazing. Oh, dude, I'm gonna shut up. This sequence is amazing.
Oh no!
What happened? What did you see when you put on Taro's mask?
Taro is here, but he's forgotten who he is. We need to find 3 relics to help him remember.
The forest is huge. How do we know where to look? Maybe Mr. Russo can help us. His house is up that way.
I don't know, man. The cutscenes are just so good. Like every time it triggers into one, I really do feel like I'm watching some movie in a theater or something. Even if the mouths don't sync up all the time. But it actually was just that one that seemed to do that. This is where the game just immediately starts getting better. So this whole Mr. Russo's house thing is as far as I've played. I like how the first little rot dude always sits on her shoulder with his little moss head. These things, we can't knock them down yet. Seems like a long way to go to get up there. It's actually not too long of a journey, although it's gonna be a next time thing, I think.
Brewster's house is so far away. You can see his lookout at the top of the cliffs.
Yep, that's where we gotta go, and the cutscene when we get up there is outstanding. But before we do anything, I know there's another little rot over by the light post here. I wish there was a way to swim faster. Or underwater, even. Two more to go. We will definitely hit that before we even get up to that house. The path. Well, hang on. This is a good opportunity to check things out. So once it loads in here, the new area, we actually have to go back by Benny and Saya, and the path loops around. So all this water is basically unnecessary. This is one of those areas that I was swimming around every possible little dead-end nook, wasting like half an hour trying to figure out how to get up the mountain. So it's a good thing I know what I'm doing now, at least for this section. I don't know how it's going to be when we get to the stuff I haven't played yet. But that's where we got to go. Where that little signpost and the two trees are. All of this, there's nothing we can do yet. So, let's find a good rock to sit and chill with these dudes, because we haven't done that yet. This is a good... Man, I want to live by this rock. Whoops, that's the photo mode. That could be fun to mess with, too. There we go. So you can make these guys sneeze, dance, or kiss Kana. And then you just stand up to stop meditating, basically.
Oh.
He's dancing on her head. I don't know, man. It's a relaxing game. So I hope that you're interested in enjoying it. And next time, we will go between those two trees. Take care.